We'll wait for everybody to get in here. Okay, come on in. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, everybody. So let's see who gets notified. Let's see what's happening. I wish everybody would stay out of my messenger. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Yep, so come on in, everyone. Yeah, I don't know if that will ever happen. We're hoping at some point, someday. Yeah. Yep, the minute we get off, we start getting inboxes. The minute we get off, the minute we stop, we get inboxes. The minute we stop. Nope, doesn't happen on here. Doesn't happen on here. Right? All right? Cassie, doesn't happen on here. If anybody inboxes you, okay, the minute we finished yesterday, we started getting, I want to connect to my mother. I want to connect to my dad. I want to connect to my gerbil. I want to connect to, I don't want to hear it. They should have been on. I don't want to freaking hear it anymore. If they send any messages to you guys, ignore it. This is just out of hand. We have, yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling you that. I had to reply to 2 that are stupid. Yeah, I hope Abby doesn't pay any attention to those guys. All right, 2 likes, thank you. Just don't pay attention. This is just getting stupid. I can't wait till we're over here full time. All right, we need to stop paying attention to these clowns. We need to stop. All right, this is stupid. Taylor, I sent you everything because it's stupid. The minute I get off there, we need to stop looking at it. We need to stop giving it attention. We need to stop giving it attention. It's getting dumb. And Abby, because she's new, does give them attention. And then they're inboxing me like clowns. Go away. Go away. I've been on TikTok long enough to know that half of you are clowns. Yeah, and now, yeah, Charisma now reads cards. Yeah, so there's that. Everybody's NOΕL Richardson. Everybody's NOΕL Richardson. Yep, everyone. Abby's new, so she feels obligated to answer. They're inboxing the shit out of me too. Yeah, all they have to do is go to my link tree. It's right there, NOELRichardson.com. Like, we're talking about borderline people struggling with just I don't know. Nope. Showing your baby on YouTube because TikTok because you're an idiot because you just had it. Yeah. Yep. We're not talking high food chain. We're not talking splitting the atom. We're not talking that. All 9 of you in here, shout out to one friend. I want to start reading. We have to cut. I don't care how many requests we get over there. I don't care how. Yeah, you know what I said to her last night? Stop showing your baby on TikTok, you idiot. How hard did your IQ get? You want to lose it? You don't think people will look for that? You don't think anybody's watching in a foreign country going, where does she live? You know how many times I've been hacked into. You guys all know. I have 80 imposters. Stupid fuck. Really? Really? You thought that was the right thing to do? High on the food chain. Who gives a shit? Idiot. Yeah. There's Abby. Right? All right, do we have everybody? So I have Lakota, Abby, and Taylor. I'm going to say it like it is. I'm telling you. So, Abby, you saw all the requests we had yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling you, too. I'm going to give it to you straight. If you find someone else. Find someone else. Everybody last night was sending me shit, inviting me into things. The minute we were done, you can ask Taylor and Abby. We got 2 requests. I want to connect to my mom. I want to connect to my dad. I want to connect to my gerbil. I want to connect to my dog. All you have to do is go into my link tree. But we're not, TikTok is not about people who graduated college. Sorry, it's not. Maybe people with criminal records. We need to stop listening to these people. We're going to start reading soon. Yeah, we're going to start the readings for the mods. Yeah. No respect for what I do. You have to understand something too. It's like people that come on and go, "Oh, you charge? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it together as a team." Belansky charges $850 with absolutely no certification. Okay? If you think you're going to get an evidential medium for $100, okay? Your tits fell off, you idiot. You're an idiot. Nikki, there you are. Okay? You're an idiot. Idiot. When I first started on TikTok, all people did was leave me their phone numbers because they actually thought I was just calling random people and reading them. Are we okay? Are we okay? We good? Everybody good? So, Nikki, I'm just talking about the fact that we literally ended yesterday. I did not even get food down my throat, and we got messages. I need to connect to my mom. I need to connect to my dad. When's the next time? Yeah. John Edwards charges. Do you think that Belansky or Edwards are better than me? So there I am answering. Oh, wait till I tell you my shows before we start reading. Yeah, no, I know that. My evidence is ridiculous. I watched the show. It's called Love, Toxic Love Story. Go watch it. Go watch it. Thank you for subscribing. You trust me when I tell you, you don't know how it goes. You don't. I thought I did. I thought it wasn't going to get weird. Oh, no, it got weird. It got weird. It got weird. Thank you for the new follow. Well, you know what? Everybody wants, free head of foils. If my hairdresser comes in, she'd have nothing better to do than do a free head of foil, right? Actually, it doesn't have 3 kids. I get, Molly, I get that. I get that. We are off tomorrow. I am fried. I'm coming down with a cold. That's not good when you do mediumship and you do a lot of readings, okay? We didn't have a lot in the room yesterday, so rule of thumb, from now on, when I just restart 3 times, because 3 times seems to be the charm. We had 800 people in the room, and you guys did something like over 100 taps. Like, this is why we're leaving. This is why we're leaving this shit. This is why we're out. We'll never have to worry about that again. Just hit the like button. It's free. Hit the hearts on the side. It's free. I don't know if I'm going to launch StreamYard. A lot of people are not using it. Yeah, not happening. Want to come to dinner with me and my friend? No. Nope. Don't want to go to dinner. Nope. Because that's called NOEL work for free. That's not about NOEL having dinner. Nope. Okay, we're going to start shortly. We're going to start with Lakota, Nikki, Abby. Then we're going to pull some stuff for Taylor. I mean, Taylor's really been consistent. So maybe we'll just do everybody equally. If you're not going to be, yeah, you know how I am. I'm just not putting up with it anymore. This is my business. Yeah, no way. Teresa Caputo free. She's Forever Family Foundation certified. And nobody knew that but me. Because nobody knows on here who is Forever Family Foundation. Not any medium that calls themselves mediums. On the schmick schmock. Anybody want anything in particular or just go? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. I'm just going to do everybody equally. Because, you know, I did fire Taylor. Yeah, because she's going through that horrible divorce with that pill-popping piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. I did, though, because I wanted to give her a break. You know, so she didn't feel. Plus, I fired everybody else. They couldn't get me. They couldn't get me out of 30,000 taps. They could not do it. It's almost like they just stopped working. So I stopped working. You're not getting reading from NOEL Richardson if you can't just use your finger. And now you've got me craving Mexican food. And the Mexican, the guy down here, it's the weirdest Mexican restaurant I've ever been in. The other one's not open. It's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So Kitten is full of snacks that she doesn't eat. So there's that. We just spend lots of money. That's all we do. We are not here tomorrow. We are not here tomorrow. We are not here tomorrow. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, nobody has anything in particular, so we're going to start. We're only going to be on the TikTok for a little bit because we have requests. And every single time we do that, the request heads go far up their ass and they disappear into the sunlight. Or they take off their wigs and decide they're going to do tarot card readings. And they're not readers. So there's a lot of normalcy on there, isn't it? Just everything scream normal to you? Everything scream normal? We don't have fajitas here. The wig on and off, yeah, that was sobriety to its finest. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Even Corey said, no, well, that's not alcohol. I go, I know that, Corey. I don't know what kind of cocktail it is. No, I just broke one. These are old. This whole thing came off yesterday. I'm like, ouch. We have a lot of things to get to. Let's start the readings, okay? I'm just going to go right down the line. Then I'm going to do 4 here and then maybe 4 over there, and then we're done. Game over. We're done. And we don't have... I'm telling you, this Mexican restaurant doesn't serve fajitas. I know it's weird. I've never seen it be, but they don't. They don't. There's a lot of weird... I'm telling you, I say it all the time. This town... I could make a fortune in this town because I don't like money. Yeah. Just telling you that. They don't like money. All right, let's start with Lakota. You know, I had a dream the other night, Lakota, that there was a major movie done about Native American culture. And I really, you guys have to understand, Ashley, the trucker, she's on a podcast I listened to last night. Really interesting about her being a trans trucker. I'm going to do a whole thing on it. Yeah, she sent me the link last night, so I listened to it. Then I went to bed, then I got back up, then I sent everybody a little thing, then I went to bed again. Anyway, that movie will happen. Oh my God. And people inboxing me again. Yeah, I'm just saying that to you. I feel like there's going to be a focus on money here. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of pentacles in your cards. This could be a savings of a project, savings of a thing, savings for a house, savings for moving. I feel like there could be a lot of changes. Right when I really don't want it, there could be a new house purchase. Right when I'm really not thinking about it, it kind of falls into my lap. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. No, I'm not. Absolutely not planned. Not planned. Wedding card. Yeah, this isn't planned. So I feel High Priestess. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be changes that have to do with location, money, and time around your location of where you live. I feel like you're very much like me. When I have it, so my game plan when I woke up this morning was, we have 2 live events happening. What the date's going to be the 18th or two. I can do 2 to 3 live events in October. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. I did. Okay, I don't know what orders are. I just feel like there could be relocation. But it's financially going to benefit you. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's financially going to benefit you Maybe this town makes more money. Maybe this town has more people in it. Maybe this, I don't know. I feel like there could be relocation here. Or yeah, and I feel like I'm happier. How do I say this? All right, guys, if I didn't fall into this town, I would never choose to move here. Never. It is a drug den. Yes. You go to this high school, you are going to end up crack-a-lack, no doubt about it. No, nobody has any drive. Nobody have any hopes and dreams. I feel like you might be moving into a town where everybody's driven. So things get accomplished. You know when you get into a town where nothing gets accomplished and everybody's just like, I'm just fine living in my trailer park and pissing out my own ass. I'm fine here on my double wide and my gout. Do you see what I'm saying? Then there's no reason to drive yourself. There's no reason to move fast. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe in hopes and dreams. I believe if you can achieve it, you can do it. Totally fucking do. I started a legacy 12 years ago after my father passed away, and look at it now. Look at it now. We decided that as a team. High Priestess again. Wow, okay. This is going to benefit you. This is going to be like a town where everybody's... Even, I don't care if it's like keeping up with the Joneses. I don't give a shit. You know, mow your lawn. Go to the gym. Learn how to plank. Stop crying. I just feel like you might be in a town where, you know, even the teachers are stupid. Yeah. So it could be in a relocation to where they're really, these kids are driven and the teachers are driven and the people are driven. And it's kind of like fits your soul better. And, you know, there's a lot of people that get readings done of where you should live. Should you live in, you know, the Northwest? Should you live, there's a, you know, instead of doing astrology, they do location of like your chart or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like this could be a relocation of that. But I'm happier. I'm happier. I'm happier. If there's money, High Priestess is here. I'm much happier. Gee, that would be a snack on my cards. Snickety. Snacks everywhere. It's like everywhere you turn, there's a snack. Gonna be more money here. How do I say more money? It's just the way that it's like living in Boston. You know, my girlfriend just got a bartending job, and it's $19 an hour. When I was bartending, they weren't paying me $19 an hour. But you have to pay that around here. It's the going wage. So the wage could be different. Wage could be different. Wage is different. Wage is different. My friend moved from here to Florida, and she goes, you want to know the minimum wage is here? I go, what? She's like 13. I'm like, that would never happen here. That would never happen here. So I'm just telling you that, too. It's a different lifestyle. There's a different pace here. Could be quicker. Thank God. Could be, yeah. I'm just telling you. There's an how do I say this? Expectations are different. There is a level. You know, people get comfortable. This town doesn't get comfortable. Do you know what I mean by when people get comfortable? It's like we're just fine here, fat and happy. It's like Maine. Everybody wears a duck sweater and is 300 pounds. We're just comfortable. Why? Because everybody else is. And I'm comfortable with you being 300, and I'm comfortable with you being 300. And I'm comfortable with you in your duck sweater, and I'm comfortable with you in your bear sweater. And everybody gets comfortable. Because there's no standards. Nobody has to level up. There's nobody next to you trying harder than you. This town seems to me that people are leveling up here. They want the next best thing. Mm-hmm. Do you see what I'm saying? And you can see compliance when you go into some people's towns. You can see compliance. I'm just fine. This is all I need. This is all like, I don't need anything else. No, you don't. You need more education. You need to go back to school. You need to take an online course. You need to find out who Ray Buckland is. You have to go work with the Cabots. Then you have to go work with Lady June. Then you have to go study the Tao Te Ching. What the fuck? Come on now. Fight for your damn life. Fight for it. Fight for it. So I just feel like there's financially better gain here. Fight for it. I'm not good with lazy. I don't know. I've worked for 12 years as of the 7th without a vacay. 12. Because I don't like lazy. Not lazy. I don't want to work with people that can't want to be lazy. I don't want them around me. You are who you hang out with. Period. What did I send you last night, Taylor? When you squeeze an orange, do you get orange juice? Not a lot. So what happens when somebody squeezes you? Don't react. Nothing to say. You're not going to get orange juice out of me. You ain't going to get a juice. You ain't going to get a squeeze. You ain't going to get acknowledgement because it's not going to bother me. I don't shits care. Third time you got High Priestess. So this is going to happen. And I feel like there's like something more accepting. There's something more accepting in this town. Maybe it's a huge military town. So maybe everybody kind of understands where you're at, or where he's going, or what you guys are doing, or what the school system is doing. I feel like these people demand a lot of the school system. I just want to say that to you, Lakota. Like, they're going to have a hard time being shitty. Yeah. I just feel like, too. Yeah, so you're that would be good if your kid could be challenged. Here, forget it. Guaranteed the kids across the street will end up in some sort of gang if they don't get the hell out of this school system. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. If anybody was to ask me, I would be like, do not go to school here. Do not. Do not. Because they don't really instill you getting on with your life. They instill you getting on some sort of service. They don't instill you to go to college. They don't instill you to better your life. Like, don't forget to get your, Section 8 card. What? But that's what they do. They just stay still. And I'm not about that. And I don't want any of that shit around me. You got stinking thinking you ain't around me. You ain't around me. Nope. Now we're going to go on to Nikki. I love everybody on here telling me what I'm going to do. They're like, yeah, you're going to read, Taylor's been, you're going to read, don't tell me what I'm doing. I will decide what I do. I don't need anybody chiming in about shit. You already have enough messages on the fucking phone today. Okay? Don't you worry about Noelle. I feel like there's a grandfather here. I feel like there's an anniversary of a grandfather, like in August or September. I feel like there's a grandfather stepping in for Nikki, maybe a birthday. Somebody has a special day in September. So this could be coming up in the next couple of weeks. This could have been like recent in the last 5. I feel like this guy wouldn't know what to do with me, wouldn't know how to believe in me, wouldn't know what to do with me. Yeah, so I don't know if this guy comes through. But I do feel like there could be some military with him. I do feel like, too, my knees aren't good. They've never been good. My knees have never been good. So the knee issue and back issue here. But I feel like there's an anniversary. I don't think this person comes through. I feel like we're doing financially great. You got a lot of pentacles in your cards. You got a lot of pentacles. Not only does this mean, yes, I'm bringing in cash, I'm bringing in wealth, I'm bringing in prosperity, but it also stands for the fact there could be a decision to make. Now, that could be around work. Wouldn't that make a lot of sense, right? That would make a lot of sense because everybody's trying to poach you. They poach huge around here. It's crazy. Well, we're an island. If you see a good employee, you're going to try to poach them. They poach like crazy around here. Oh, yeah, they do. They poached the restaurant. They just stole Mackenzie right out of here. Oh, somebody got offered her ridiculous money. Oh, yeah, and offered a great schedule. That's what they do. So I feel like this could be a poaching situation or another leveling up or you might be doing the money at the end of the night. You might be closing the store at the end of the night. You might be, yeah. I'm just telling you, there's a lot. You have more pentacles than Lakota. That's a lot of pentacles. Okay, I just feel like too. I feel like that's always going to happen to you. I just feel like that's always going to happen to you. I feel like you might get really comfortable and then somebody comes in. Yeah, but I feel like maybe your boss will counter offer. Like I know what's going to happen. Yeah, I know what's going to happen here. Yeah, the ice cream truck is here. I don't know why. It's raining, so there's that. I don't know. Money's money. Maybe kids in the rain want some ice cream. I don't know. I can hear it. There could be two. I feel like this person coming in or around you, High Priestess, your boss knows about it. Your boss knows about the poachers. So I feel like there's, yeah. Okay, so this guy and his wife own a restaurant, and they're like Ike and Mike. They're stupid as shit, but they will go into every restaurant Monday through Friday and beg people to work for them. They suck. This is why nobody will work for them. But anyway, they do it, and everybody knows when this couple comes in. Okay, it's poach time, and they suck. But that's what they do. That's what they do. You know, they'll start with a margarita and they're like, hey, you can pick up some hours for me. No, you suck. That's why nobody works for you. I feel like your boss knows about these people. I feel like your boss could counter offer you because of that High Priestess there. I feel like you're in a really good regimen for what you do. Like you're very comfortable. You've got the schedule you like. You got the hours you like. You got the money you like, but I just feel like for some reason it's like a little bit of NOEL Richardson in here. You're not being left alone. As of last night, no. Couldn't even watch the show. Couldn't even watch, yeah. I know you're very comfortable. Just remember I said that. I do believe you could get, what are those two clowns' names? They clown and clown. They hit you see them everywhere, hitting up bartenders, hitting up servers. No, because everybody hates the restaurant. Everybody hates them. They're known for being shady as shit, too. Yeah. All of a sudden, you just won't get seated the whole entire night. Because she's in a bad mood. So she just pulls you off your section. She's just a horrible person. Yeah. Damn it. Whoever they are. And everybody hates them. Anyway, what I feel like, yeah, I just feel like, yeah. I'm going to go in with this last deck, but I feel like your boss is well aware she might have to offer you something extra to keep you. And I feel like that could come towards the fall, towards October. I don't know if you get a seasonal push like we do with all the buses coming into Salem. Like, it doesn't matter. They'll come this way. They will stay this way. They will get an Airbnb this way. They'll fill up the hotels this way. Then they will Uber it over to Salem. So you might see a seasonal push. Just telling you that. Yeah, I got it. You got the sun. Sun, yeah, the moon. Okay, that makes sense though. Yep, Six of Pentacles. Seasonal push. You got enough money for everybody. Yeah. I feel like she might have to revamp what she's doing, your boss. She might have to look at everything. There might be changes for her. It's going to be a financial win. It's going to be this is hard. You know, the restaurant business is hard. It's hard fucking work. I have permanent ruined feet from sitting and bartending at high heels because it was mandatory. It was mandatory, you know, when I first started. It was mandatory 30 years ago that you were in a perpetual high heel position from 4 to 2 in the morning. All right, so just want to say that to you too. I feel like in this spread, it almost looks like your boss is adding new things on, whether it be, you know, a prime rib night or wing night, but it's gonna financially benefit her. Musical bingos Monday nights now. Now that place is gonna fill up Monday nights, even though it's gonna get quiet the next couple of weeks. But that woman, boom, is gonna add that on. And because the island starts to get quiet, we all want to be around people. So I'm just telling you that too. I feel like she's adding something on that's going to benefit you and benefit her. Kind of a smart move. But it could have to do with a seasonal push. I don't know if you get a seasonal push there, but I just feel like I see people. I see coats. Maybe you have like orchards near you. People visit something. I don't know. Yeah, I went to the thrift store today, you guys. There wasn't one person in there that wasn't from another country. Not one person. Right downtown. Not one woman was trying to ask him how much shit was in broken English. I feel like this is around you, Nikki. Like this is around you in a couple of weeks. She might add on like specials. Something she's going to do is going to benefit you in the long run. Kind of a smart move. She might have seen somebody else do it. She might have seen it on Chopped. She might have seen it on Top Chef. She might have seen something and was like, oh, I'm doing that. Yeah. It's something about saving money. It's kind of like down here, every time I watch this restaurant keep making espresso for their espresso martinis, I'm like, you know how much money you could save if you just use a cheap espresso vodka? A lot. But I'm just not going to say that to you because it's none of my business. Yeah, you're sitting in front of the espresso machine. I'm like, I wouldn't be using that. Because if you really want speed of service, you should go with anything that says espresso. Could be a liqueur. You're charging $15 for it anywhere around here. They are. Well, I just had a place the other day. First drink on the menu was $17. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You wonder why no one's here? Can't imagine. Because nobody in this town's going to think that's cool. But sometimes they like to gouge because they want to get, they think the tourists will do it. They think the tourists will do it. There's something about tourists. There's something about influx of people. Okay? You're welcome. I don't know what that means in your town, but your boss is smart. Stella, honey, these are paid. Okay, babe? If you're new to me, please follow me. We'll be reading here full time in a couple of weeks, all right? Abby, we're going with Abby. I didn't see it because it wouldn't show me. I don't know where I am. So let me see if I can see the messages. Where are you? You're welcome. Hi, Stella. Please follow me. All right. Oregon. Hi. I don't know what's wrong with your spelling. Please follow me. Hit the like button. Hi, Megan. How are you? I don't know. KK Oregon is. Okay. I do know. Yeah. We don't know. All right, but we've got some chat going on, so that's good. All right. I don't know. I just feel like something's changing there. I am new. How does this work? Stella. Okay. I'm a certified medium secondary Cabot, trained by Lori Cabot, the official witch of Salem, Massachusetts. I'm a full-time reader. You can please look me up. Okay. Just go ahead and put me in your search bar, NOEL Richardson. Watch all my videos. I have 538. Watch all my work. We'll be reading. I read here. Okay, I do mini readings. I'm going on to Abby next. I don't know why I'm coughing. Somebody's here with a cough. And make sure you're following me because I'll be reading full-time on YouTube. Full-time on YouTube. I will be here on my channel. Make sure you're following me. Okay? Make sure you're following me. All my mods are here. I read them every week. You can ask them. No, it's not random. They're paid readings. If you want a reading, you can pay for one. Are you followed? You can, somebody can put my PayPal up. It's $38. And then you got to tell me what you need to know. I don't do the question thing like they do on TikTok. It's stupid. Don't you think it's stupid? I think it's so stupid. Yeah. You can't do that in Salem, Massachusetts. You can't walk into a store and go, can I have a yes or no question? Yeah. She's probably used to TikTok where you send a coin and this is why we're leaving. Yeah, please, you can follow me on TikTok too. We're going to read over there today. All right, Stella, let me know what you want to do. I'm going to be reading over on TikTok in a couple. Okay, Stella, thank you. Yeah. All right, Abby, we're going in. My stomach is in knots before I start these cards. My stomach is in knots. So, we've got a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, that's my PayPal. Yep. Thank you, Megan. My stomach is in knots. I'm really busy. I have a lot of tests to pass. I feel anxious. I feel very anxious. Okay. Yeah, you've got a lot to come. This isn't, I hope this isn't me too, because we're both Capricorns, but I feel like I've got 2 events I have to nail down dates for, like today. Come on in, follow me. I have to come up with, like, the guy wants to meet me tonight and he wants a date. And I really struggle with this place. I'm just telling you. They're just kind of like Ike and Mike. So my gut is just not running for it. Yeah, there you go. There's your anxiety right there. I said it. There he is. I'm busy. I'm too busy. I'm absolutely too busy. You got the Tower because everything's going to change for how you talk about yourself. There's almost like a difference that how you talk to your kids. All 7 of you in here, hit the like button, hit the follow. The way you're programming your mind, Abby, is different. The way you're I don't know. That sign right over here, you can't see it. Change the way you look at things, you look at change, is nailed in my house. Okay? Thoughts are things. We're always going to need, oils and salt or whatever that shit is if we don't believe that our thoughts can change, if we don't believe we can manifest it. Thank you. I got to order that manifest journal today. Audible. Anybody have Audible? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get it in my car. He's got a CD I want to play about manifestation. Nothing you can't manifest. There's nothing you can't be. There's nothing you can't become. I feel like this could be your mantra for the year. Okay, Abby? Yep. Love's coming your way. 10 of Pentacles. Finances are fine. Not that I care. Not that I can get up. Not that I can motivate myself. Not that I can, no, I can't. I can't do anything. Money's great. Money is not a worry. But, I have money to change everything. I have money to, but I can't because I'm too tired. So if you could get me new pillows and a new comforter, that's all I want. I want brand new feather pillows and a big comforter. This is the weirdest Capricorn request I've ever seen, which is bedding. This is something to do with bedding. You want like Egyptian cotton sheets. I don't think you're ever coming out of this bed. I feel like I have flashcards. I have flashcards showing me different products. It's a serve safe type of thing. It is something that I need to know to pass cosmetology. You have to have a cosmetology license in Massachusetts. You have to know what kind of products need to be in. When they come to show up, what products need to be sanitization. This is about sanitizing. This is about what's cleanliness. What kind of paperwork has to be framed for the state to see. Wow, I am not okay. I'm not okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. I am running this myself. I'm running this myself. Hi, Adam, come on in. I kind of take my work home with me, but I do that too. I got messages all night long. I want to just watch Outer Banks season 5, and I can't because some clowns just inbox me. All right? I just feel like having downtime is going to be hard. Healthy boundaries need to happen now, Abby. I mean it. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like these people are young around you. I feel like they're young around you. So I feel like you're going to have to train someone really, really well so you can relax. They know what they're doing. I'm taking 2 days off whether you guys like it or not. Like I am. So I'm just telling you that. At first I can't. I get it. I have to be here to answer all the questions, to let all the people in, to have the electrician come in, to have the things put up. I get it. But it's going to be really busy after that. But I eventually need 2 days off. I feel like I'm not getting out of bed. I feel like I usually wake up. I'm not waking up at 7. When I do too many readings, I sometimes just never wake up. I never wake up. I'm fighting a cold right now because it's just too many readings. And it feels very Salem-ish to me. So I just feel like this is very successful. Like, I'm very happy with my whole fall. I'm really not going to get any downtime till after Christmas. Yay, 4 months of just work. Kitten. We're going in with clarifiers. Knight of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is decisions that need to be made. You have to eliminate the drama. You have to eliminate the jealousy and eliminate the drama. Be very adamant about that with these girls. Be very adamant about that. Okay? Be very adamant. Okay? High Priestess, you're going to have to lead by example. You're going to have to lead by example. Okay? Meaning that, yeah, there's no need for all the drama. There's no need for the discussion. If you're not mature enough to handle this position, then maybe we're not a good fit. Get it? If you're not mature enough to handle this position, we might not be a good fit. Yep, you're going to have to, it's going to have to be the first thing you say. It's going to have to be the first thing you say. Because people will take advantage of you. As somebody who has been teaching for 30 years, I can tell you, okay, I locked my door. If my class started at 7, my doors were locked at 7. Do you know how many people knocked on my door at 7:20? Never let them in. If you can't be on time for me and what I have to say, that's a Cabot rule. You don't have to be on time for what my knowledge is. You don't have to be in my class. So I just want to say that to you too. This is in your confirmation spread. You're going to, there's nothing wrong with being likable, but you're going to have to be tough. Just like me when I come in and everybody gives me a case. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't care. Missing child in New Jersey. Good. NOEL, jump like a monkey on a stick. No, I won't. Fuck off. Okay? No. Been doing this too long. No, you cannot find one goddamn person on here that worked in a store. I'm not here to, I run a business. I'm not here to be everybody's friend. I run a business. It's my business. And people, you think everybody liked Oprah? Think Oprah didn't terminate people? I don't even ask questions. I'm just like, it doesn't fit, doesn't work. Couldn't get, when my agent said to me, how come you can never get past 25,000 taps? I was like, okay, well, they're going to tell me. They're going to be straightforward with me. Tanya will be like, NOEL, this is how you could have made, you could have done better the other night. NOEL, you could have done this the other night. You could have done that the other night. And you heard them. Tell you how it is. Oh, Joe's like, oh, notice you got to, you went up here and, yeah, just business is business. All right, we're going in with Taylor. I just want to say, this is all about money. Patricia, she's not doing what they want. She's not doing what they want. She's not kowtowing to them. They need kowtowers. We're bullies. You're not going to kowtow to us? Oh, this is just... tomorrow is Monday. Something is going to be filed quickly. Something is going to be like, respond to me. Something's going to be filed like, you have to tell me now. So, nothing, dragon feet for a check. Dragon feet for a check. Dragon feet for a check. I'm dragon feet. All right, well, okay. Yep. more money. 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get everything you want. There's just no more time. There's no more time, clown. So everything goes over, and we have diaper rash, we have neglect, and then we have 1 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like he, again, there's going to be another letter that goes out that says, this is the following, blah, 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 blah. Let's settle on A, B, and C. Again, crickets. Because she's waiting for a check. Now they're gonna realize all of this has gone together, and they want that we need a new. Of course you do. It's too late. It's too late. Bob's gonna take advantage of them dragging their feet. Bob's gonna take advantage of them dragging their feet. Bob's gonna take advantage of it. He knows how she works. He knows how she works. He's like, Noelle, she's waiting for more money before she even responds because she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. You want to ask for extra diapers? Put it in the letter. What else do you want? A Lamborghini. Put it in the letter. What else do you want? Trip to Hawaii. Put it in the letter. She'll type in anything you want. She doesn't care. What do you want? Yeah? 14 vacations a year. Okay. And Bob's looking like, this is nonsense. And he said to her, will you stop sending me this Real Housewives letter? Because she doesn't care. Every word she charges for. Every word. God, these people are dumb. I hate to tell you, Teresa, you're dumb. You had kids with a dumb man, and then you have a dumb son. And that's how it's going to start to look. And neglectful. And, yeah. Yeah, these are your routes. These are your routes. These are your routes. Yeah. Yeah. And it's almost like she doesn't she doesn't tell them in a letter like, hey, listen, Bob's making sense because the kids aren't really settled, and no, we're not doing, we're not doing the bus situation. Like, it's almost like there's something missing from what she really tells them. That's why you haven't seen any reaction. She's not really, she doesn't care. I can't even tell you enough how this woman does not care. Doesn't care. And you know what? When it's all said and done, everybody's going to blame it on the lawyer. When it's all said and over with, and I'm in my new place, and I'm moving things around, and I've got my check from the house, they're going to blame the lawyer. And Bob's going to be like, yep, I don't care. It's over. It's done with. Everything's filed. I am in a brand new location. I'm very happy in this location. My kids are happy in this location. This is a different school district. I like it. I like it, though. Everybody likes it. Everybody likes it. The only person who doesn't like it is Pat and Teresa. I'm on someone's porch I shouldn't be on. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I could get in trouble for that. Yes, you can. I just don't feel good about the addiction. I just don't feel good about it. I just feel like this could be a year that I ramp it up, and a year that I could get caught, and a year that I just don't feel good. It could be a work situation. It could be somebody could list, I want to do a drug test, and he'll fail it. And if he fails it, there's just nothing of the. None of this looks good. Like, none of this is good. It's not good for your kids watching you. It's not good for your parents watching you. It's not good for your reputation watching you. It's not good for the popo watching. It's nothing of it. None of that's going your way, pal. And this is the guy that couldn't wait to get on every dating website. And guess what? Everybody on a dating website realizes you suck. Yeah. I feel like there's another piece of paperwork that has to do with an accident. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my fucking God. This has to do with an injury, and this is going to happen like in the next 7 days. Oh my God. How much do we need? How much? You want to go after the house, Pachichi? Do it. Because now we have even more issues. It's another piece. Bob's a barracuda. He's not as... He's quiet. He doesn't need to show you everything, but he has got a game plan. He has got a game plan. He knows you're not being left alone. I swear to God, if you get it on the family plan, a text at 1 in the morning, Bob's got a package. Now Bob's got a package. So, and Bob's like past behavior is future behavior. And Bob's been doing this a long time. Past behavior is future behavior. It's not like he's going to go to church and decide he's a great person. No. All right? Past behavior is future behavior. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we got to get out of the jar. Past behavior is future behavior. He can't do it. He can't do it. He's never even going to be able to let go when he's looking at divorce papers. You are a divorced man. You cannot stalk people. You cannot bother people. I got a new number. I have another phone. And that phone only picks up the parent app. I have a brand new number. Yep. Kids don't know it. He doesn't know it. The fact that we even had to get to that point also needs to be document. The fact we had to get to that point. And remember what I said about the woman with the boat. She drops off her kids. This woman's divorced here. Her husband wanted every weekend. He wanted it. So she gave it to him, all right? Her new bloated lover has a huge yacht in the middle of this ocean. And you know what they do every Friday night at 5 o'clock? She drops off the kids. This guy wanted it so bad. She gets on a yacht and goes to Nantucket. The rule between them is like, unless you say 911 on the parenting app, I'm not going to see you till Sunday night. Bye. She's getting poked and choked and diddled the whole weekend while this guy spends thousands of dollars of wine to pour down her throat. People don't think about that when they fight for everything. I want everything. You don't think of that. She doesn't get two shits. He put in these things on her. Yeah, she's Botox. She looks like a duck. She didn't give two shits. You wanted them? You got them. Now, me and my new lover will take the boat over till Nantucket, maybe stop at the Cape for a dinner on a Saturday night, go back to Nantucket for a little brunch. We'll be back up this way on Sunday. Otherwise, don't blow up my life. So there you go. And what has he got? Every weekend. He's not in a boat going to Nantucket. No. Nope. Because his girlfriend has kids too. So they just sit around and go to I don't know, playland, while these two are having sex on a yacht. So there you go. She didn't care. She didn't care about her parents. She didn't care. Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. Her kids are 12 and 13. No, because he's a clown. They get injured with dad. Dad has never been a dad. Dad's retarded. Sorry, he is. We're jumping over to TikTok real quick. We do have requests. We won't be doing a lot. Okay? I think we did pretty good over here. We'll see. We get more views over here than we do over there. 12 and 13 is easy. Exactly. But this is what he fought for. So now he didn't realize that, Mr. Yacht would come